Hey everybody! Well, this week you're gonna get to see them put in the concrete that I'm standing on right here, and we've made a lot of progress since then. We've got the front patios tiled on both the villas, and we're working on the block for the laundry room. But this week we are going to get everything set up and pour all this concrete for the pool area and the outside areas all around the villas. So you aren't going to want to miss it.
We're Dooglass and Esperanza. After seeing too many people in our lives taken before they could enjoy their lifetime of hard work, I left my engineering career and we sold our house and most of our belongings. Now we are starting a new adventure, building a resort in the magical town of Loreto in Baja California Sur Mexico. We're putting everything on the line to make our dreams a reality so that we can live before we die.
So in the villa here, I'm making good progress. I have basically all the finished electrical done. I'm missing a few pieces. I'm just waiting for pieces. Double cover plates, mid-size. I use mid-size for everything else, which was a very good idea because standard size cover plates, which are smaller, would not have covered a lot of the things. Mid-size covered, I believe, every single defect. So no repairs, just buy the mid-size. I ordered mid-size double plates for all the double plates because I can't find any mid-size down here, and I didn't buy any when I was up in the US. Mounted this cabinet, have it in. The outlet for the refrigerator is in there, and that also worked out perfectly because this outlet will also power a little vacuum that we're going to have in here, a little cordless vacuum for the units. I need to bring the refrigerator down here so that I could set this cabinet and get a nice tight fit of the cabinets and the refrigerator. Every refrigerator is a little bit different size, so if you just make a generic hole, you end up with big gaps on the side of your refrigerator. This refrigerator is in here. The gaps are about the minimum size that we can do, so works out perfectly. Nice refrigerator. So, and have the stove in and powered up. I need to get a gas cord for it. Have the sink in, have everything plumbed up for the sink, except I'm missing one basket cup here. I only could find one of these, and so I ended up ordering 3 more. One for this villa and 2 for the other villas. I think they're supposed to be here tomorrow or the next day. Actually, Mercado Libre is really good. So we use Amazon and Mercado Libre. Amazon, most of the stuff comes from the US. Some of the stuff comes from Mexico, but even if it comes from Mexico, it's about a week out. If it comes from the US, it's about 2 weeks out. Mercado Libre has I believe, a big warehouse in La Paz. A lot of Mercado Libre stuff we get in 2 days. The last thing that I'm working on right now in the villas is the shelves. So this shelf is made out of a cabinet door for one of the cabinets, and I'm putting 2 shelves in the villa here, and then we're reusing the cabinet doors so they will match the cabinets down here. All right, well, now that we have gotten to a stage that the villas are getting close to done, there's all these projects going on. Most of my projects are in the villas, construction down at the villa site, and most of Esperanza's projects are sourcing supplies, purchasing all the different things that we need for the villas, like furnitures and soap and cleaner and brooms and ironing boards and everything you could ever imagine. And so Esperanza has been buying a lot of stuff. These villas are going to be so awesome. They're going to be decked out with everything that you ever wanted, everything you have at home. And what are you doing now?
Now I'm staining the furniture. Or actually sealing it. I think that's different because I'm not putting a color on it.
Yes, and we're using spar urethane, marine grade spar urethane, which I've used before, and it's probably about the best waterproofer you can use. You can't use it on everything because it's got kind of a yellowy color to it.
Yeah.
And so it looks weird on lots of different stuff. They do tint it, but this is just a base spar urethane. But this was a yellowy color anyway, so it actually made it look really nice. Show us the consistency of this.
It's like honey. And it goes on like honey, just like that.
And where is this going? Let's take a look at this.
This will go on the front patio. And we're going to get a seat cushion because the seat isn't so comfortable. But the back is actually comfortable. And I want to be able to see it because it's so pretty. So we'll just have a seat cushion.
And so we have one for each villa. And then we have tables to go with it too. It's made out of wood that comes from Sonora. The guy just came by with this truck all loaded up, so
yeah. Almost done.
Get back to work. All right, today it is another hot one out here. It's Saturday, and the construction guys haven't been working the last couple Saturdays, and I don't blame them. It's so hot out here. It's been pretty much 100 every single day, and so they have to take a break and take Saturday and Sunday off, which I think is cool. So, but that doesn't mean I can't work on Sunday, and it gives me a chance to get a bunch of stuff done while there's nobody else here. So today I've been working on all the stuff that has to get done under the concrete before the concrete gets poured, because we're getting close to pouring concrete here. And I'm glad I did, because I've got these covers here that I brought from the US, which are a pour-in-place concrete cover, where you pour this full of concrete that matches the decking, and then it just disappears into the deck. It's really awesome. You'll see it when we get it done. But this rim that this fits into did not fit on the water filler, so I had to work on that for a long time to get that working this morning. Now, some other stuff I did this morning, I worked on this pole that we are going to cement in. So this is the palapa that we got from the salvage operation that we did. And so I brought the pole down here. The frame is still up there by our trailer, and also all the thatching for it is in the garage. So I got this up here, got it leveled. We wanted to get electricity to it, so I got the electricity ran to it, which will be under the concrete. It'll come up, and then it'll go up, and we'll have some lights inside it here. Now I am working on a real important thing, which is bonding the pool. Bonding the pool is where any metal that is within 10 feet of the pool all gets connected together by a wire, number 8 wire, which is continuous. It runs to all the metal around the pool. So all the rebar in the pool shell, all the metal in the decking here, all gets connected to this. It connects to 4 places around the pool. It'll connect to where the handrail is, and then the continuous wire has to go all the way back to the pool equipment, which will be in our mechanical building over here. I went and bought a spool of number 8 wire, or well, enough to do it. The clamps clamped to the rebar. Usually in the US, you do this with a number 8 copper solid wire that it has no insulation on it. They don't have solid wire down here at all. Possibly could order it, but who knows how long it would take. And they don't have solid wire, and they don't have non-insulated wire because they don't have solid wire. So had to go with a number 8. I'm going to get that all in now, even though it's 100 degrees and we're in the sun.
Here's our first big rain of the summer monsoon season, and one of our villas does not have the door on it, and some of the windows are missing. So after this is over, we will hopefully have a dry villa, since Doug is taking so much time for all those wood cabinets that are down there. I'm a little scared.
Monsoons have arrived.
Yeah, you're a little.
So far we're dry out there. We gotta see how we're doing up here. But the villa is dry so far.
Okay. Yeah, this is a
No
little.
leaks I can see. But we are missing one window, so.
And the top one.
Yeah, but it isn't really getting in there. So.
We'll stand in here where it's safer.
All right, well, they are out here today pouring all of our pool decking and our flat work everywhere around the concrete flat work, and they might even pour the foundation and slab for the lavanderia, the laundry room and mechanical room. Mucho trabajo. I'm gonna stay out of the way here, so. They're starting over in this corner here, in the pool palapa, and getting it in there. They're gonna wheelbarrow it all over because a pump truck just makes too much mess. The pump truck splatters and flings stuff all around, and they don't want to make such a big mess everywhere. So they're wheelbarrowing every load over there. And they got a wheelbarrow train going here. All right, well, yesterday we had the concrete pour, and so this is the morning after the concrete is setting up. I'm gonna water it right now. We're getting ready for the cool deck around the pool. So all the area in the cabana here, around the pool, in the little sunbathing areas, all the way around the pool this way is all going to be cool deck, which is a surface that you put on top of the concrete, and it really stays cool. It stays 10 to 20 degrees cooler, but we've done some tests, and this concrete, when it's 100 degrees out or 95 degrees and the sun's directly on it, it'll burn your feet if you try to walk on it. Cool deck, you can walk on it and it's hot, but it's not burn your feet hot. So it's definitely worth it to do it around the pool area where people are gonna be walking all the time with bare feet, so you don't get out of the pool and burn your feet trying to get over to the shade, or you're trying to splash water up on the concrete to cool it down. The rest of the concrete is just a standard broom finish. So I pulled some forms off of these screens this morning, because I put the screens up. I put all the forms up, Esperanza and I did. So I took these forms down. I'm gonna let them take their forms off. But yeah, hopefully we'll get cool deck going in this morning. Thanks everybody for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed seeing all this concrete go in and all the other stuff we were working on. We are pretty much caught up to real time. So we're going to show you soon the completion of the lavanderia or laundry building over here. I'm still working on more irrigation and landscaping all around the property, so that's all coming in future episodes as we get ready to open up and have guests here at Pufferfish Villas. So keep watching and never forget to live before you die.